Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here in Pelargir and we're doing a bit of weird time stuff today because we are going to be completing quests in Pelargir, and then after we have completed these three here, which even just one of them should get us to level 107, I actually think it's 2 will get us there because they're mainly 72k XP. After that we're going to be retaking Pelargir because it's currently under attack. Sort of, kind of, technically. But I do want to get to level 107 before it starts with that epic battle. But that is going to be a majority of today's episode. It's just going to be that... I was about to call it a petty battle. No, it's an epic battle. So, we have 3 quests. We need to deliver orders to 8 guards. We need to use the cooking pot over here. And then search some scattered debris. Feed the hungry refugees. So we're going to be going around and doing that. Shouldn't be too difficult. And again, one of these should easily do, well, 2 of these, which, yeah, they're pretty easy, should get us to 107. Now, while we're also doing that, we have our Hobbit gift of the day. So let's have a quick little peek at what that's going to be. A massive pile of copper scraps, 1 gold. I'm more than happy to take that. And another thing that's also happened that I did promise I would do at the end of last episode is I have gone and I have made, well, I've sold most of my inventory up, so I've got quite a bit more gold now. But I think it was 7 gold's worth, but that's because I had a lot of copper and silver scraps. But I also now have my new legendary item. So I currently have used... Well, I haven't used these 2. I might just use them to level up and then deconstruct, because that seems like a good idea. But you can see we've got a Hunter's Bow of the 3rd Age with 447 to 812 common damage, which is pretty good. Better than what we had previously. And then, yeah, so I got, I actually used my legacy thing. I had 2 of these, the hunter damage over time. I put hunter damage over time, leveled that up to tier 9, so 50% hunter damage over time. And also, we also have, you know, I could actually just show you. Over here, we have DPS and hunter damage over time. The rest of these are good, but not, like, particularly what we want to care about too much. And we're only really going to care about legacies massively when we actually get, you know, 2nd Age, 3rd Age sort of situation. Or 2nd Age, 1st Age. I always, for some reason, I just mess up the thing. We also have is the food for the stranded. That is over by the Corsair blockade. Okay. We've already... finished that though, so we don't actually... I guess technically Siriel is there technically still, because as part of that other quest they are. So when we complete one of these other ones, it should also have another quest ring show up there. We can actually just keep it up and see, because this should be our last guard to talk to, and another quest... yeah, another quest ring shows up there. So we need to find some more debris. Where's that going to be? I don't know why I turned the map off. There's one there. And then one more somewhere else. We can probably just press delete to find out. We can also close our inventory. I don't know why. Particularly it's up. Oh, just the opposite side. Fair enough. And that there. Oh, search the area near the reflecting pool. Shimmering debris. Okay. Missing heirloom. Oh, there was a chest right under there. Right, there we are. So that should be, well, 3 quests guaranteed completed. And if everything sort of goes as I would have thought, it will be a 4th completed, because it seems like a quest where it's complete these 3 and then you've completed that one. So 4 quests easily done, pretty much, if not at least 3. So we should be leveling up to 107 today. Do that. 43k, that's fine, but, you know. Oh, would you look at that, 1,200 XP. Okay, let's go finish with you. There we are, level 107. We actually don't get, I think if I press J, we had 9 points available. We actually do not get another trait point just for getting to an odd level. It actually got changed with how that works past 105. So it's a little bit weird. I think it's every 3 levels or every 5 levels, something like that. I think it's every 3. But that's not a huge deal for us, you know. We've still got 9. Right, we're going to accept that quest, but we're not going to do it today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this quest here, the epic, or the battle of... The Battle of Pelargir. So, from what I understand, we don't necessarily have to be at the camp of the Grey Host for this. We should be fine. Yours is an instance, right? Yeah, that's an instance quest anyway. From what I understand, we don't need to. So it should just be Shift B. And then we should go down here. Retaking Pelargir. We need to go to 1 or 2 and then launch that. And we are 12 out of 20, 7 out of 20, 4 out of 20, and 6 out of 20 on those. And I do know this one quite well, but I don't have a feeling, or I have a feeling we're not going to do massively well, because gear-wise, we're not amazing at the moment, especially considering our jewelry, which I always forget about, but we do need to actually get tiered up, because a lot of it's epic battle jewelry from level 95. So we'll get something good out of this, hopefully, today, assuming we get at least 1 platinum, which we can only hope for. Server is busy. There we are. Oh, I was fully expecting it to start narrating, but the Corsair fleet... just as you promised. Oh, you are talking. The Corsair fleet has tarried on Gondor's coast, pillaging on their way. Now Aragorn's host has caught up with them at the city of Pelargir. Join Elladan and Elahir in an advanced party to clear the path for Aragorn's assault on the unsuspecting Corsair force. So here we are. We have been de-leveled to 100. Though, as I was going to say, or as I think I have said before, our gear should still... Like, our gear's gone down to level 100 gear. It's scaled downwards, but I think it's... This gear is still better than level 100 gear would be, because it's not scaled... I don't think it scales properly. I think it would be nice to see the epic battles. Maybe you could have different levels for it, like tier them up. So you could have, like, level 120, but... It might not, yeah, it might not scale properly, because gear would have to scale. And again, yeah, it's probably a lot more difficult than just bump everybody up to level 120. That's not quite how everything works. This way, I always find it weird that I can go the other way and nothing happens. So, Ella here, please do not die. We actually, I can't remember the button for it, but we do have... some epic battle. I think it'll be in Shift B, yeah. We have 6 points available right now. And I think we were going to be wanting to turn it into, like, these. The, just, like, the build contribution stuff. Because we can do damage quite a lot, but it's the building and repairing and stuff that's a huge thing. I think later on down the line. And we can also respec and stuff like that. Like, it's money to respec, but it's not a massive deal. We'll click on you, make sure you'll follow it, or make sure we've got you, like, available to help. My least favorite part, because it takes so long, is this bit here. So yeah, as I said at the beginning, this is going to be all of today. Like, today's episode is just going to be this, add those previous quests together to 107. Hopefully we should get some decent gear. Yeah, we should get some decent gear. It'll be 107 gear, so it'll actually probably be our highest. It will be our highest item, actually, because all our armor is 106. And I didn't think... Oh, actually, I was also going to check. I wanted to check, while we're here and not doing anything, what the... Oh, I can't... It doesn't show properly because obviously we're tiered down. At the end of this, if I remember, we need to go have a look at, you know, the rare Madam Hunter's armor, see how it does to at 107 compared to an incomparable at tier or level 106. We should also probably put a trap down. See, I knew you were coming. There's a lot coming, actually. There's going to be some coming from behind as well at some point. I like that the bear trap resets. It's a lot better than our trap. It's actually been quite a while since I've done the epic battles. Like I said at one point, I just wanted to like spend days, like one every day sort of thing. We need to make sure that this doesn't attack the winch, because that can actually stop our thing tearing up as well, which we obviously don't want. Now luckily we can repair it, which means the problem is I think even if it gets attacked even just once, it does affect it. So that's a little bit of a pain, but we can stand here defending it and we can just sort of do damage. Because we have got... I am attacking the guard, that is why it wouldn't work. I also can't remember if I've done Retaking Pelargir since Barrage got changed. Because I just really, yeah, don't know if I actually have or not. This feels like more than usual. Like, have they changed this? Because this is a lot more enemies than it usually is. I need to kill this half-troll crusher. Because I don't think I've ever failed Pelargir, so I don't want to fail it today. I know I said at one point I was gonna come through and redo like Pelargir to get a gist of on my main, just to get a gist of like how long it took, but I decided in the end not to, because really that would just be a waste of time where I could just be recording the video itself, I felt. So I actually am a little, like, not massively knowledgeable of it, but like as in recently. So if something has changed, I'm not aware of it. But I know it. This is probably the epic battle I know the most. But it's also the epic battle that makes me realize how not prepared I am. We have food, so we probably want to chow down on something. Just one of these, like that's a level 50, like literally half the level. Have we just gone that long without food? Daleman's crams are really good. I don't know if they level with you, sort of thing. I'm gonna put that on just for the in-combat power regen mainly, because you can see that's the only thing that's actually going down. But yeah, this is the bit that I think takes the longest out of all of them, which is just really annoying. I haven't got a focus. Okay, why suddenly... I guess if I'm not attacking, it does the animation. Damn it. I'm trying to take that little break where there's no enemy, just to eat something. Because these guys are taking the brunt of everything. But, speaking on that point, they need to heal. Just a tad. But I'm not too worried about getting, like, platinum on this. I don't feel like that's going to happen. That's going to last 5 minutes, though. That's the issue. I mean, food on its own only really lasts that long. This lasts 15 minutes. How's your in combat? It's not really too great. This is level 85 and gives us some vitality and agility for 20 minutes, so I probably should have some of that as well. Because that just gets our morale and our base damage up. Right, the gate winch is fine. Sorcerers are a pain, I think. Yeah, he seemed alright. 1-on-1, we're fine. It's the, like, 20 against 5 where we become a bit problematic. I should probably also utilize my campfire, because that has a 3-minute cooldown. But at least it's here. And I'd rather use a campfire every couple of minutes than use my food too much. Because Downman Crams, the only way you can get those is through, as far as I'm aware, is through hobby gifts. I mean, we do have 60 of them, so we should be fine. But this definitely does open me up to the fact that I need to get some better food. I have not really done myself a good service there. And us being over level 100 means we can get some pretty damn good stuff at the moment. So I'm definitely going to, and I might even have just some spare on my main, transfer some over. If not, I have a farmer. I actually need to level up to Ironfold, but... is it Ironfold? But yeah, Aragorn is here. That means we're done with this bit. Thank God. Maybe we can get a good screenshot. But yeah, basically, I think I need to Ironfold. That's not a huge deal, but that's also not going to be available for us for the moment. So level 100/105 stuff is going to be pretty easy for us to get a hold of. Right, so they are entering, which should mean we have some help. The next area is probably the area I'm worst at, / kind of best at. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't get a massively great score because I don't have enough to, like, fortify stuff or barricades and such, which is a bit of a pain. I think at the moment, at least, I can't do that. And
excellent work. Join us at the piers.
I will do, but yeah, basically it's a bit of a pain because all the stuff gets destroyed. Like, I get through it, but quite a lot of stuff gets destroyed, so a bit of a problem there. I think we should be fine though. 3 defenders survived. I think it's the best we could hope for the moment. So Eladan should be on the other side, I think. I think that's how that works. Hey, told you. But to be fair, as long as we survive, then I'll be happy. I actually saw a video, and I don't know how, like, useful it's going to be for us when we're on one person, but I saw a video about using the small ballista, and it helps out apparently quite well. If you shoot there, I think. I don't quite know. I saw the video a little while back, but I'm gonna use it. I normally use it anyway, but I'm gonna use it to my advantage. So load bolt. Wanna crank. But the problem is I don't quite know where to crank. Aim right, I think it is. Maybe right once more. Not quite. Okay. Maybe I'll watch that video, but I think it's more for, like, when you actually have a group into this, not just yourself. I'm literally not killing anybody. What's going on? Okay, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to fire right, and then I'm going to go down. Because there's Corsair raiders here. I killed someone, at least. Or some things. You stay down there. You stay down there, Eladan. I could use the rope thing, but I'm not too fussed. How much was that? Is that going to ruin me? No, it's not. That's fine. They'll probably go for the large ballista as well. Or small ballista. It's a small ballista. But I think we should be fine. Key thing is supplies and stuff. It's a bit of a pain, but let's get that damage increase. I hate the fact that I have to choose the enemy afterwards. It's like, no, I don't want to be attacking my own guy, but you know that. But yeah, I'll fully admit I'm not great at epic battles, but I want to get better. I think the main thing that's going to possibly meddle around with stuff is we just need to see who or what the side quests are. Because there's either, like, there's one which is they're stealing artifacts, there's one where they're killing the civilians over there, and then there's a boss enemy that comes through. He should be fine, I think, as long as we keep rapid fire, stop as many pillagers. Okay, this is the better one of the two for us, because it doesn't take us away from the area. And they're relatively slow, and they should all be coming from over there. There's that one raider, he's always there, he never does anything. Do we still have our food? We've got our trail food, but we don't have our Daleman's crams. Hey, there it is. So we need to take care of these guys if we're wanting any sort of merit on this. But it becomes the problem of, like, because we're here, we're not killing anything over here. I could have gotten away with not attacking that raider as well. It's very annoying. But, I mean, we're already up to bronze. If we kill all of these 10 without, like, any getting through, we can get platinum on that really easily, and at least that's some platinum points for us. There's 2 at the same time. I don't know where they go to. But luckily the other guys just don't aggro. Like, they just don't pay attention to you. So we really don't have to care. I mean, we're gonna care. But this at least gets us 1 platinum thing during it. So that is something we do care about. As long as we get bronze throughout the entire thing, which I can't see us not, then we're fine. I think even if you don't get a bronze, you like... As long as you get through, I think you get bronze pretty much. Like, I don't think you can... Actually, no, I think we got through one that we didn't get a merit on at all, so I think we should be fine no matter what. As long as we survive, that is. Or Eladan and Ella here survive. If everybody else doesn't survive, it doesn't actually matter too much. There's 3 of them. Oh my god, this is, like, actually bad.
We must defeat him before he turns the tide against us.
So you have to kill that guy in a certain amount of time. You've got 35 seconds. But I've also got to kill this set of people. I'm gonna just... He's 77k. I think I should be able to do that while also getting these pillagers, because the pillagers are gonna be picked up by this guy. Oh, barrage. By not having barrage, it really messes with us, I think. We're not gonna do this one. But we have to kill him anyway, like, there's no way we can get away with not killing him. Or is he gonna vanish? I don't actually know what happens. I'm just gonna... He wasn't left unchallenged. Okay, we're actually doing pretty bad here, honestly. Oh, we do still have to kill him, but we have to do it in a certain time to get the platinum, I think. We can still defeat him and get something out of all this. I'm just worried about the other area. Okay, he's been defeated. That guy's also here, but I'm gonna stay away from him and have some Daleman's crabs. That guard's about to die. I don't need to hear how bad I am, okay? I get it. I'll say we're under geared. We actually technically are. We're not even got, like, across the board level 100 stuff, so... Because a lot of our jewelry isn't that high. Please. Just do damage. Kill them before they kill you. That's generally the plan. You would have thought you'd probably be better at attacking, but you're not. I just need to make sure either of these guys don't die. Honestly, the rest I am fine. Yeah, Gondorian commander has fallen. It's gonna happen. That's a major loss of merit. I've never actually had this much trouble, I'll be honest. I'm not quite sure why. Like, why I'm having a lot more trouble than I normally do. Maybe it's because I'm not quite... Like, my build now isn't the same as my build was at 107 for the other character, like my main.
On to join Aragorn at the piers.
Okay, we're at least like halfway into silver. But yeah, I pretty much, I'm saying, like, these guys are enraged beyond control. Okay, I actually thought that would be a debuff for them, but no. We can stay here. We're not... Eladan and Ella here aren't going to run ahead of us. But basically, yeah. We got some rewards. We'll do all those at the end. You know, because that sounds like a good idea. It'll also probably remind me about the rare Madam Hunter's armor. Do we want to... Okay, you don't even have to care about you. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Like, I normally go for the grappling hooks and stuff. I don't know if that's a better idea. I don't really do epic battles, so if someone does epic battles and knows what, like, the best thing to do solo is, because I saw there was a solo hunter platinum thing, but they're probably a lot better at this game than I am. Maybe I need to watch that and then try again. But we did, at the very least, get a Quartermaster's Fine Armaments and a Quartermaster's Reward. So that should give us a piece of armor. That should give us just some marks, probably. Some, probably not seal. I don't think you can get seals from them. But yeah, as I said, like 107 me now compared to, well, 100/107 me compared to my 107 hunter that I used to, like, my main when I was playing this is quite different. Oh my god, what on earth is happening to my eye? I'm so sorry. I don't actually know what that was. Thunderous command. I've been dazed and partially blinded. But yeah, I think it might be just a little bit something to do with the fact that I've got 9 trait points unspent and I have not gotten like 2-level gear because it does get scaled down, but it's not a huge thing. So this is actually the last area. So I was thinking it might be about a 40-minute episode today, maybe. I think that's roughly the time it takes for everything. Hold Aragorn's flank. This is what I'm worried about, because there's either a minstrel or there's like a minstrel that comes over here or someone else that comes over here. He is an absolute pain to deal with.
We must defend this spot
so
Aragorn's forces are not flanked.
Yeah, we might. It's a case of luck. And also I will say, on top of it, I'm just making an excuse for myself at this point, we don't have as many points for the promotion points, so I'm also putting that one forward, as in we can't do as much, or build stuff as fast, or anything like that. Though we haven't really done much building other than here and a little bit earlier. So I'm going to crank this one. We'll quickly go over there, because at the very least, one of the good things about these is they distract the enemy quite a lot. Because then they just go attacking it, and you're like, well, I don't particularly care about it too much. I probably should more, but I don't. Right, once they get to the tip, actually, we'll probably wait a little second, because we want to get at everybody. Those guys are just walking through, you know, whatever they like. So there we are. So that was like 10 enemies. And then we can also go for the grappling hooks. The good thing about the grappling hooks, as I previously said before, is you can just like get rid of them whilst you're also, you know, attacking. Not while moving though, which is something I just did stupidly, but it's all fine. We'll survive. And again, as long as we don't get, like, screwed over in terms of the timing for the other guy. Like, a lot of the time I end up kiting people when it comes to this area, because you just kite them around. You're faster than them by, well, in theory you're faster than them because of their pathing. And you kind of just use that to your advantage a little bit. I'm also going to go up here and... There's a Haradrim marksman. Also, I feel like we're getting a little bit of rubber banding there, which is not something you want when you're doing an epic battle. Dude, that's cheating, I think. That's pretty sure that's not what you do. That's not how you do things. Right, they just stood there, so if we can get this built anytime soon and just attack them. Yeah, see, we want to load regular shell. Crank. I think even if we just do it now, we would be able to probably get everybody. Because there's probably a load of people, in theory, down there. Come on. A couple more. Hey, we got some enemies. So I probably screwed myself over, because now, like, they're probably going to get refilled up when those guys weren't running over or something. At least if we crank it a little bit, then we can, you know, as long as they're in line of sight, we can attack. Good thing about being ranged. Bad thing about these guys coming after us, though. But if they're just going to stand there, and I can attack them with the catapult, sure, I'll do it. You guys are right over there, though. Okay, the minstrel is over there. No, he's actually over here. Okay. 102k morale. The problem is nobody else attacks him. So it is... Oh, Ella here is coming over. Thank you for listening to me. Luckily, we also have press onwards, so if we have any issues there, hopefully we don't die with this dude. As long as we don't aggro anybody else, I think we're generally okay. Press onwards. We have 2 seconds, so we're not going to kill him in time, but we can still kill... I didn't leave him unchallenged. He's right here. He's at 22k morale. I'm not too fussed. Again, if we come back... Okay, I'm a bit fussed now. I was about to say, if they go and, like... Yeah, okay, so he did get defeated in the end. I was going to say, they put us for a moment at the beginning of the game, of the map, and then they brought us over here. Normally, I would have thought they'd put us here. Like, right by the entrance, but we do have to just get on our steed quickly. At least we, you know, did kill him. Obviously, with more promotion points, which we are gaining, we just gained 2, for example, and we're on now 8. We had 6 at the beginning that we used, so we actually have gained 8 in the total of this, you know, this one epic battle. And now these guys are coming. No, do you want to carry on attacking instead of just like doing that whole thing? You know, there's.
Now, come by Isildur. I call you.
Okay, so that's sweeping. We're gonna just use this as a chance to get the grappling hooks.
The dead fulfill their oath at last.
But yeah, we're getting more promotion points. We've gained 8 just today, so that's good. The more epic, the more new epic battles we do, and the more other things we get done, like other side quests and stuff, the more we do these that we complete, we'll get more promotion points, which makes it overall easier and easier to actually do this. I've just realized we haven't got our things on either, and I should probably eat some Dalman crams. This is why we really need to get the Black Nemorian Sagaroth. If I could click him, I'd attack him. 103k morale. I can kite him, which is kind of nice. Like, he doesn't seem to have a ranged attack, so that should be good. And we can sort of just run around him. But yeah, I think the reason we failed, well, not failed, but didn't get the other ones done quick enough was mainly because our damage output isn't as high as it needs to be right now. That it could just be down to bare stats like agility, or it could be our I think it could mainly be down to that, I think. And then we need fate increases for in combat morale and power regen, and out of combat morale regen. But yeah, that's, I think, the main things you get those skills, those stats from, is your jewelry, which, again, we're a little bit lacking a little bit in. Like, we've got level 95 epic battle stuff, which is pretty damn good, but it could be better. Which is what we're hopefully getting out of today, because we do have at least one of these quartermasters' fine armaments with us. Oh. Is that us done? I think we might be done.
It is won. The Corsair host is in full defeat.
There we are. There we are. Right. 270k XP. Pretty good. Now, let's just wait for it to kick us out of here. There we are, finally. It takes a while for you to actually be kicked out of there, but we did get a bronze and a silver thing. So we got a silver reward plus 5 bonus points for achieving the medal for the first time, 2 promotion points, so we should be up to 10 now, so we can work out what we want to start that into, and the camp outside Pelargir. So it is back at the camp of the Grey Host, which is a bit of a pain, but we have a few things to do. We are going to obviously go complete that quest, but we have to look at our whilst we're doing that, actually we'll go on our we'll just go on our normal steed because I don't want to fall into the river. So the 107 stuff, the rare stuff, still isn't as good as the 106 incomparable ones, which is a little bit of a pain, so I probably will just start transferring this over to another character, either that or, you know, just holding on to it until 115 or 120. But we do have something else that we need to have a look at, which is, when we can get out of here, the 3 gifts, or yeah, so Gifts of Pelargir, Quartermaster's Rewards, 2 of them, and the Quartermaster's Fine Armaments. So, first thing, I think we should go for the bottom, lowest tier, then the armaments, then the Gifts of Pelargir. That seems like a good idea. So, 5 stars of merit, 5 stars of merit. That's fine. Okay, didn't expect too much more than that. 2 sets of 5 stars of merit, and we get a Scout's Fateful Bear ring. That is actually a pretty good ring. Again, if you look at the stats compared to our current stuff, that gives us 793 agility, which is more than both our rings agility give us combined, and 423 fate, alongside an empty essence slot, which would allow us to put something like this 232 fate, or the, I think we have an agility tier 7 one somewhere, or tier 6, 195 agility, something like that. So even just on its own, other than the vitality, which it might be worth just getting a vitality, I've already forgotten what these are called, essence, then that seems like a good idea. We also have our Quartermaster's Fine Armaments, which is just going to give us some stars of merit. I thought it would have actually given us some gear, and that which gives us some earrings, which is 635 agility, 661 vitality, 211 fate, and some crit rating and power rating, or power maximum. So that seems like a very good increase. That gives us a lot more agility. We'll probably swap it with the lowest one out of the 2, so that's the Gleaming Earrings of the Veil. We probably should run in here so these guys, you know, stop aggroing us, whatever's following us. It's somewhere. It's over there. We might have to attack it. It might give up on us. We'll see. But yeah, 211 fate extra, which is pretty good. The max power and the critical rating. So we'll swap that over for that ring. We cannot do that in combat. We are currently in combat. That's a bit of a pain. But we've got that. That's definitely great. What I might do, and I've been talking about this I think for a little while with the festivals as well, is I'm thinking about just getting myself a Stone of the Tortoise, and then possibly just with that added on, we can go do some more epic battles in the background without it affecting our XP amount. We're going to be a little bit, you know, depowered because we won't have the Gleaming Bronze Bauble of the Grey Company or any pocket item, because it is in itself a pocket item. But I think it might be worth it, so that maybe every so often, you know, maybe once a week or every other day when we don't have a video going up on the this character, we can maybe do an epic battle, maybe stream it or something like that and see what gear we get, because that might be a nice little extra thing. I like to obviously do the hobby gifts at the beginning of the episode. We can maybe get a few of those, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 of these gifts, or like Gifts of Pelargir, let's say, and 3, you know, of whatever we get, depending on our tiers. We can use those then and get some decent gear out of it without affecting our character level off screen, which I think is pretty good. So we're now out of combat. We can put that on. Let's have a look at our morale. 43k, and then this thing, I think we'll put it on just for the fate and the agility. We're going to lose some vitality, which we gained from this thing, because we gained about 300 vitality here. We're going to lose 401 vitality, so we're actually going to go back to about 42k. And we're also going to lose the actual, I just realized we lose quite a lot of max morale. But that plus 1,177 max morale is pretty powerful anyway. So it's probably going to take us quite a lot to get rid of that strong Ring of the Prince. But I think we can put that on for the moment. It's going to throw us down to 41k. We might possibly put on this Greater Essence of Fate. I'm thinking. Should we do that? Our fate is currently at that, so it's 32k non-combat power regen. What affects our in-combat morale regen? It's vitality. Okay, so pure vitality. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Because our vitality is pretty high, and also that means our non-combat morale regen is pretty much double what it is. Actually, no. Double our vitality increases. So that's pretty good, but I don't know. I don't want to put it on yet. Maybe we'll find a better essence to put on, but that ring and the earrings are definitely a good increase, and we also have this quest to complete, so let's quickly do that. What does that give us? Physical mitigation. And this is actually pretty cool, because this is kind of what we want. So we get a blemished symbol of Celebrimbor. This is a small hand-roll ornament that appears to have broken off from an ancient weapon. The second age relic can be used by crafters to reforge a level 100 second age weapon and class item. So we're looking for a second age level 100 weapon. This allows us to then craft it. Obviously, there's people that, you know, you can do raids to get it and stuff, but this is going to allow us to craft it on our own, but we might get someone else to craft it, because, or maybe buy one, second age, because I'm not quite there yet. But for the next quest, we have, looks like probably the end of the book, I have a feeling. Talk to Aragorn and storm Balacor's flagship, the Night Jewel. That gives us a class trait point, so we'll be up to 10 that we really need to start using. An Essence the Reclamation Scroll, which I was going to say we could use on that ring if we really wanted to. I also just realized we already have one of those. I have a 75 and a 95. I have 2 level 100s. I should do that. That means I can make a level 100 bow and also sword, I guess. But we'll also get some more essence armor, which isn't a huge deal for us because our armor's better because it's 106. But, you know, I'm not hugely fussed. It's mainly the jewelry we're after. That is our main thing. But we'll do this one in the next episode, I guess. And I'll see if I want to go buy the Stone of the Tortoise and maybe do a few of those. We do, at the very least, need to, especially since we did die today, we need to repair our items at some point. But we'll worry about that later. So that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I shall see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.